I want to give a caution. There will be blood in this video. As a professional broadhead tester, it's really important for me to show the damage caused by a broadhead, so please be forewarned. I spotted a bedded hog from a long way off and got the wind in my favor and stalked up close. His head was hidden and his vitals were exposed, and I was ready to drop the hammer on him. Let's watch that again. That was awesome. Man, props to that hog for trying to climb this cliff to get away, especially bleeding as much as he was the whole time. But man, there was none doing. He just fell down in spectacular fashion. Well, this worked out really well. I was on my way back to camp, and I am so hot, man. I've been out. I left the house at 5:30. It's like 95 degrees, and I'm too old and had too many surgeries to do this, but man, I just love getting outdoors. It really fills my cup. But anyway, I was heading back to camp because I'm so wiped out. So 3 in the afternoon, and I saw this one bedded, and he's bedded in a way that I thought I could access his vitals. Sometimes they're bedded, and I just can't get to their vitals. It's not worth it. So this one was in a good position. I just circled all the way around so I could get really at a good angle to it, quartering away angle. And that's what I did. And I shot it right behind the shoulder there, quartering in, and it poked out this other side. And this was with the REK, REK XP. And man, let me tell you, it did really well. It's rear deploying, and the diameter is just 1.85 inches. I think it's 1.85 inches. It's smaller than most mechanicals. But man, look at the hole it made. It made a hole way bigger than 2 inches, more like 2.5 or so. And then it penetrated really well, which is what it's supposed to do. And man, this hog, he went down in, at most 20 yards. He just ran over here, tried to go up the hill, didn't make it up a hill, tumbled down into the water. And then I had to drag this thing out of the water through the mud. It about gave me a heart attack. Seriously, it took about 30 minutes to cool down after that. But anyway, I am really happy. What a great day. God's blessed me with some really amazing stalks. Most of them failed. I probably had 20 failed stalks. I don't show those in the videos. You think it's automatic. It's anything but. I came to full draw multiple times. I was about to draw multiple times. And finally was able to get it done. Thank God. Yeah. So that's the entrance. It's right there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it with this light. I have to get a better picture later, but man, I have a really nice hole. And then it just went all the way through and poked out that back shoulder. I want to show you a little bit more about this entrance hole of the REK Broadhead. I peeled back the hide and the first layer of tissue, and look at this hole. I mean, that is a massive hole. I don't know if that's from the oversized tip that it has or the blades themselves, combination of both probably, but that's impressive. It's not uncommon for a mechanical broadhead to have an initial nice slap cut, but then contract after it gets through the hide. But that was not the case with the REK here, so really impressive. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the broadhead to see how durable it was. I thought it would be inside the carcass, but it wasn't. I think, it poked out the opposite shoulder, and as it's like rolling down the hill, the arrow broke, and I think it must have fallen as the hog was taking that final cliff dive into the creek below. So unfortunately, we can't check it out and see how it held up. But in all my testing in the lab, it's extremely durable, one of the most durable mechanicals. So man, what can I say about this REK Broadhead? I've been wanting to test them in the field for a long time, and for whatever reason, just haven't had the opportunity, haven't made the opportunity. So I finally got to test them, and oh my goodness, did they perform well. I mean, of course, the flight's fantastic, but the penetration and the hole, the lethality, and I know a lot of that is shot placement, but man, the Broadhead did more than its job. So really impressive. I've tested them a lot in the lab, and when I first tested the first REK in the lab, it did so well, I reached out to them and asked if they'd give me a discount code so I could pass on the savings to you, and they did. So if you use LUSK10, LUSK10, you can save 10% on any order. You ought to give them a look. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next time. And hey, check out all the discount codes that I have to offer just to help you save some money.